active listening is important over here. 9 majorities have given 9. Right. Thank you. Good. 10, 12. Okay. Thank you. So those who have responded for this small session on menti.com for interaction. Right. I will stop now itself. And we'll come towards our main academic session. Right. So thank you. I think full slide is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
Right, friends. So I'm sitting at Hyderabad, a state, Telangana state of our country. So the topic given to me is understanding graduate attributes, competencies, and performance indicators. So this is the agenda, how I will proceed to discuss this whole scenario for 1.5 hours around. So understanding the attributes, first we will try to understand the graduate attributes, then competencies, especially in psychomotor domain, and performance indicators. And part 2 will be an objective type test. A Google form will be given to all of you. And at the end, we will have some discussion what I have discussed. Yes, friends. So in the starting examination reforms, how this teacher is taking the examination of these, those who are sitting in front of all animals are there, variety of animals are there. So anybody can read what teacher is saying to them. Yes, friends, quickly.
Yes, sir.
Yes, madam. What he is saying, what teacher is saying, can you read it?
For a fair selection, everybody has to take the same exam. Please climb that tree.
Question is, please climb that tree. Anybody can respond? Who will climb the tree first?
Monkey.
Monkey. Okay. Any other person? Next, who will climb the tree? Yes, friends, quickly. Very good, madam. You have responded. Good.
There is crow also, sir. It can also.
Yes, this can go fast, right? So our examination system, this question is correct to evaluate the capability of these people, these animals?
That's not right.
That's not correct, right? That means this question is not correct. The testing, the way you are testing all these animals is not correct. So similarly, in our evaluation system, same examination paper, the students are of variety nature. They want to become a teacher, scientist, businessman, or sports. Really, we don't know. Especially, I'm talking about the higher education system. So think about it. Our discussion will be focused on these things. We'll go to the next slides. Nowadays, all companies are asking many things, or they want many things in their candidates while selecting them. These are the few things. I took this picture. So these are the demands from the enterprises, companies. While recruiting any HR, they want like this, like this, like this. Anybody can support me in reading these things, although it is horizontally written. Yes, friends. Those who are attending this program, I request you to read the requirement of, please.
Sir,
Uh,
science
Yes,
savvy.
go ahead. Go ahead.
anyone, tell your name and read it.
Shweta Singh, Dr. Shweta Singh.
Right.
Science savvy, effective problem solver, critical thinker,
Mhm.
strong team contributor,
Mhm.
financially literate citizen,
Mhm.
literate consumer of media,
Mhm.
curious researcher,
Mhm.
capable technology user,
Mhm.
creative innovative thinker,
Mhm.
proficient reader, effective communicator, self
Mhm.
directed responsible worker, skilled
Correct.
mathematician,
Mhm.
relationship builder,
Mhm.
knowledgeable global citizen,
Citizen.
health focused lifelong learner,
Correct.
multilingual.
Ah. Can we get, Dr. Sweta, can we get all these characteristics in a single person?
No, no, sir, not possible.
Not possible, right? But companies are searching people like this. So
Yes, sir.
that is, in other way, we can say all these are the attributes should be available in the candidate. Then the company will recruit them, right? So slowly we'll go. Then how we can improve the attributes? These are the requirement of the all industries people. Then how to do that? So think about it. So what I will do in this session, I will list the graduate attributes one by in different slides, and we'll discuss on that attributes, how to enhance that attributes. I will ask you people also to interact while giving the attributes information. So 12 attributes are there as per our Washington Accord. Actually, why these attributes are there? Importantly, why these attributes are there? Graduate attributes are there. What was there before Washington Accord? Our degrees, diplomas, all degrees, diplomas are not internationally recognizable. That means one country, another, if you go to having your degree and go to other country, they will say, how I can say your degree is recognized in my country. So that was the serious problem before this Washington Accord. You only our IITs and other prime institute degrees were recognizable in abroad. So that was the serious problem. Then people come on one table and they have decided what we should do in education, during the graduation, so that we can exchange our HR, human resources, to one country to another country. So they come to certain conclusion that in all the graduates, minimum attributes should be there. These attributes are known as Washington Accord or outcome-based attributes, graduate attributes. And on the basis of these attributes, all the programs are designed if it is an OBE-based curriculum or OBE-based education system. So few another way I have written over here, if somebody will support me in reading it, then it will be very good voluntarily, otherwise I myself. So as designed by the Washington Accord, so number one, knowledge base, problem analysis, investigation, design, tools. Anybody want to read it?
Sir, may I?
Good. Go ahead, ma'am.
Individual and teamwork,
Right,
then communication skills,
right,
then professionalism,
right.
and then lifelong learning,
Very good.
and then impact on society,
Right.
ethics and equality,
Yes.
economics and project management.
Right. Thank you, madam. Right. So these are the minimum requirement from any graduates, whether he is a civil engineering or mechanical engineering or EC or computer science. Being a good education, these minimum attributes are required so that they can be employed perfectly, or they will become a good citizen also. Right. So these attributes we will discuss in detail how to achieve. Some different colleges are saying in different terminology. Some people are saying social sensitivity, some are saying communication, some are saying leadership, some societal support, responsibility, then civic sense, then law abiding, and then cross-cultural understanding, sharing, environmental sensitivity. So many people have earlier also defined. It is not like that. Before Washington Accord, attributes were not there. It were there, all were there, but in different forms were there. So there was no consensus or internationally recognizable recognition to all the attributes. But many colleges were also doing good before the Washington Accord also. So to have international acceptability, we have decided with Washington Accord few graduate attributes. Right, this way is also, some people will say academic kind of attributes, another will say personal kind of attributes, then professional excellences, then practical skill, like that. So these things were there. Just I want to say to all of you, nothing more than attributes like that. Here, see self-awareness, emotions, emotional self-regulation, very important. Self-esteem, humility, accessibility, positive attitude, personal integrity, adaptability, tolerance, respect for peers. Right. So all these were there. Right. Now, importantly, I want to say to all the teachers, our job is an entirely different job. I think most of the teachers are only attending this program. So it is not a job like that. We are transferring from some 10 bags of cement from place A to place B. It is not like that. We are transferring this material from one place to another place. It is physically visible, right? Whereas whatever we are doing in the classroom teaching, or in the activity, or in the laboratory, or on the field, right, is not visible. It is not visible to immediately that you have transferred 10 bags of cement from one place to another place, because the student will be learning, they will be encoding something, they will be storing in their minds whenever they are processing, and whenever it is required, they will be retrieving it and applying it. So our prime area, work area, is this yellow color portion, if you can see. Here is our prime area. All teachers need to work in this area of the student. So this is a very tough job. You cannot say it is easy to handle the students so that they will achieve certain good performance. Right, so this is the preliminary things. Now engineering line. First attributes is importantly other speakers also may have given to all of you. So it is a general mathematics, science, engineering fundamentals, and other things. We'll not discuss these things more, but how to achieve this. Yes, friends. So this is a small cartoon. This photograph I took from internet. I want you people to say something. Anyone can read it and comment on it. Is it wrong or right? I will give one small example, another example also. Yes, friends, anyone can read it? Hello, those who are listening to me.
Sir, may I?
Yeah, please.
Understanding is not same for everyone.
Right.
Why are you, teacher? Why are you late, Joseph? Joseph, because of a sign down the road. Teacher, what does a sign have to do with your being late? Joseph, the sign said, school ahead, go slow. And the sign is there, slow school.
Yeah. Yes.
Sir,
So
I think the sign, of course, in front of school, we have to go slow.
correct.
But it doesn't mean that we have to be so slow that we are going to be late for our own destination.
Correct. Yeah, actually, what I want to say, Dr. Shweta, over here, that they are the first learner. They are not mature. Students are the first learner. And if you think about the school student, they are, whatever it is written, they will simply think about it. I want to give one example to you. When my teacher told to me that Prithvi goal hai. In 6th class or 6th class, I understood that Prithvi goal hai like thali. When I came to in class 9, at that time my physics teacher told if we drill the earth and we put one ball, it will, when he was teaching the center of gravity, then it will rotate and will do simple harmonic motion. Then I told sir, ball will fall on other side. Then my teacher come to know this fellow don't know how the earth is going. So what I want to say, the understanding is not same for all the students. You need to clarify them properly. Then only they will understand. So this is very important. Understanding is not same for everyone. Right. Then next attribute, important attribute is problem analysis. So engineer, when they graduate, they must have capability to formulate, identify, or research properly the complex problem, and should have certain conclusion that what kind of problem is there. Then only they will go for its solution. So understanding problem itself is a tough job. Once you understand the problem properly, then 50% job is over, as we say in the PhD also. So natural science and engineering sciences and mathematics, using all these things, we need to understand the problem. So problem analysis capability should be there. That means analogy and analytical ability is very important. That's why engineering mathematics is there. Engineering mathematics, there are other science subjects are there as a base subject so that they can resolve the engineering issues. Because in engineering, we need not to do much research. Whatever research is already there, we need to implement it, or we need to apply to the society for the welfare of the society. One small example I will give over here. Suppose a student is designing a water tank. My senior professor, Dr. Tanika Chalam, I took from him this information. So if we are designing a water tank and we have not given a good foundation to it, we don't know the capacity of that soil, whether soil is soft soil or black cotton soil, and we want to design a 10 lakhs liter overhead tank. So think about it. If do something wrong, then what will happen? Big silty soil to a depth of 10 meter, bearing capacity is very low, and rock is there after 10 or 12 meters only. So this shallow kind of foundation will not serve the purpose if you are not analyzing the problem correctly. Then the failure of a water tank, how it will happen? Bearing capacity of the subsoil and the capacity of the water tank, we have to keep in mind, right? And then joints, and after 1 or 2 years, slowly that water tank whole structure will start tilting because of the foundation was not done correctly. And then later we need to demolish the whole tank, water tank system, otherwise accident may happen. Right, so what we need to do is that we have to do problem analysis properly. All the things we need to see as an engineering point of view. Design the foundation suitably. Finally, we are coming to the conclusion. Design the foundation suitably, otherwise problem will start. Right. Then we'll go to the next attribute. So complex engineering problem, design a system, component or process that meet a specified need with appropriate consideration for public health and safety. These are the important point, friends. Whenever some metro construction is going on, you may heard about news that something is fallen and so many laborer workers. So importantly, health and safety are also very important while doing any engineering solution or constructing. So how we can give this information to our student? Let them to take some activity or field visit. What I did while designing the curriculum in Telangana state, in 2018, NITTR Chennai along with my faculty support, in Telangana we have designed the curriculum on outcome-based education. That outcome-based education, out of 6 days of working, we have given one full day for activity. Saturday is kept for activity. There will not be any theoretical session on Saturday. All the students need to do under their course coordinator, those who are taking the course, they have to do certain activity in the campus or outside the campus or field visit. So every week they have to do this job. Even EEE people need to see the whole system of electrical system in their college, how college system is functioning, what is the outside small substation, what kind of transformers are there. If they are civil engineering, they need to study at least their college and nearby if some construction is going on. So all Saturdays we kept for this activity. Then only the competency and graduate attributes can be achieved. And then only our student, our product will be suitable for the market. Otherwise, it will not be sellable in the market. They will not earn their livelihood because they have not got any idea. They don't have any confidence to start for any startup. So friends, this is very important to conduct the activity session for all the attributes as described in your course. So somebody can read this. This slide is also important. It is somewhat different from discussion. Hello, anybody is listening to me? Yes, friends.
Yes, sir.
Other than Dr. Sweta, anybody is listening to me?
Yes, sir. We all are listening, sir.
Okay.
Should I read, sir?
Please.
Check under formative evaluation. Whether the curriculum has been developed based the need analysis of the employers.
Very good.
Whether the needed courses are included based on the current market demands.
Yes.
If not, add the needed courses.
Yes.
Have you verified the needs through the alumni?
Thank you. So these are very, very important. While see, what is the problem now going on is that so many engineering college we have opened. In a state earlier when I was graduating or you people are graduating at that time, only 5-6 engineering college were there, right? Nowadays 500 colleges are there. In Uttar Pradesh also it may be. Kitne hai, madam, approximately? Dr. Sweta, madam.
Sir, more than engineering
Almost
colleges, more than
almost
600.
750, more than 600.
More than 600. Eh? This is the situation, right? And the graduate output of these colleges are not getting their job, right? It is not that jobs are not available. Jobs are available. People are required. Even in my colony, I am not getting a good plumber. People are not getting a good sub-engineer or engineer to design. What is the problem is that these are not suitable. The graduation they did, but that is not suitable. The product is not suitable in the system. So that's the main reason behind the unemployment. It is not employment because they can start their own. They don't have any confidence. They have not seen any design of overhead tank. They have not gone to their any construction of apartment while studying that. So they want that somebody should give job to me, then only I will get some experience, then I will start. So that is the major problem behind our product. So that's why I've written very clearly over here whether whatever curriculum we are having really it is suitable for the employers or not. Is it suitable for employer or not? It is required for the employer or not? Whether needed courses are included as per the current market demand. Current market demand is very, very important, friends. If I give one example, while I was studying at Jabalpur Engineering College, at that time I need to study the telephony and telegraphy, which was mechanical engineering based, whereas electronics exchange was there near to my college. Then I told to my professor why I am studying the mechanical exchange. Then he told the university has provided the same curriculum what to do. That means the curriculum whatever it was there in the college is not suitable as per the market demand. So that is urgently required, friends. Right? And alumni is very important. If you go to the alumni, conduct certain meeting with them, they will clearly say these are the requirement of their industries. So that kind of only graduates should be come out from the colleges. Then only they will get the job. So if students are not getting job, it is our mistake, basically. Now conduct investigation of complex problem. So this is another attribute the student must achieve before their graduation from the college. How to conduct investigation of complex problem? Like designing a bridge of having some 100-meter length. So this is a complex kind of problem. Any whatever. Or pillarless one function hall we need to design without pillars. Also mechanical engineers has to play a large role in that kind of. So complex problem, how to resolve that? How to investigate the issues related to it? How it will be suitable? It will not. In the previous slide, I told health and safety are very important while achieving the graduate attributes. So this is another tough graduate attributes. Without giving any physical exposure to our student, you don't think that while you are covering the syllabus in the class will not make anything more. In my opinion, covering the course in the classroom will not make anything fruitful. Only it will give some analytic, some knowledge, logical knowledge, that's enough. But it will not give them confidence to start any work. So what I want to say, continuous evaluation is very important. Even I am against the end term examination. I don't want any end term examination. Day-to-day basis examination should be there. The student should be informed immediately that you are unable to do this, you need to do it. So end term examination. Earlier annual examination system was there. After that we have switched over to the semester system examination. In semester system examination also it is after 6 months only. Then in Telangana earlier we have designed 2018 we have designed curriculum for Telangana state, and that we have given 2 midterm tests other than the semester examination, 2 midterm tests which will be conducted by the board, not by the local body. So 3 plus 3, 6 examinations are there in a year, very 1 hour duration. It will not be like that examination will be conducted for 2 months. 1 week examination will be over. In 1 week, all the examinations will be over. Will not give lot of time. It is not a celebration. Earlier, 2 months, 3 months in a year examinations were there. Now you come to see the situation in Telangana. Here only 5 days examinations are enough. 1 hour question paper. Thank you. We'll go to the next slide. Why this complex and other things are there. So friends, the advancement of Indian industries is very high day-to-day basis. People are talking industry 4.0, 2.0, 3.0 and 4.0. Now people are talking about cyber physical system, CPS, this generation, that generation. Our formulas which were available in the previous days regarding the growth, checking the growth, all are failing, especially in electronics and telecommunication and computer science. We can't say the growth in a year it is doubling, sometime it is tripling. So all estimation kind of statistical formula which were available to us are getting failed. How to estimate the progress sometime more than the exponential way. So in these situations, we have to think about our product, how to give them. So one important lifelong learning is there in at the end of this graduate attributes. I will show you the lifelong learning. After learning for 4 years in the college, your student should continue to learn for updation of the technology. Otherwise, in a 3-4 years, industry will not accept them. Are you following me? Any participant? They can unmute.
Yes, sir.
Are you?
Yes,
So
sir.
after 3-4 years, your graduation will not be useful if you are not updating your graduation. If you are not adding, just like all software patch they are sending, they are updating it. Software they are updating. If you are not updating your knowledge, then you will be out from the industry. You will be out from the professional career. So that important graduate attributes added in this outcome-based education is lifelong learning. So teachers also need to do lifelong learning. Students also need to do lifelong learning. So at the end, yes, conduct investigation of complex problem. So this which we need to define modeled appropriate mathematical framework. Some people are saying that a student in the starting they will say, why I need to study the complex mathematical things, difference equations, all these. Why we need to study this kind of filters and all that and electronics. What is the use of some students are asking while I was doing engineering college teaching at that time. So you need to satisfy them, because complex problem will come in future. At that time all these things are required. Okay. Yes, somebody should read this. I told that activities are very important to get the attributes achieved during the graduation program. If you are not conducting the activities in the engineering education, higher education, your product will not be sellable in the market. Yes, friends, anybody can read this slide?
Some modes of learning.
Mhm.
I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand.
Yes.
I think, sir, that is why practicals are more important.
Practicals are more. Yes. People are saying that they are completing the course in the class and they will tell to the principal, oh sir, I have completed my course, everything is over. It's not over. It's not correct. So I understand. This is a very academician. They told I understand. Until otherwise the chance is given to the student to do something, they will not be confident in making anything after your graduation. Right. Another very important item. What is happening? Some people are having industry. Businessmen are having industry, but they don't update it. What they will think, oh no, our industry is very fundamental. We are producing very conventional item. Slowly, what will happen? Because people demand is always changing. If you are not updating your industry, if you are not updating your machines in the company, or you are not updating the software tools, whatever earlier you are using, now you are using, if you are not changing these things, then you will be lagging in the industry. So this is very important that our students should switch over to the new technology. Suppose one person I have seen, he is doing civil engineering surveying. Civil engineering surveying, then people are saying table surveying is good. Then people are saying, no, table surveying is not good, theodolite survey is good. Another person is saying, no, theodolite will be old fashioned. Go with the total station. Go with the total station and all that. Then other people told, no, total station is also not good. You have to have a pole and then total station and all that. Then no, digital total station, DPS. And then people are coming up to the drone surveying. If you do surveying with the drone and applying the GPS theory, then you will get better result and you will complete your job also in very limited time, very less time. Then you can give the report, your job will be very fast. So what I want to say, if you are not using the modern tools is very important to use. So this should be given knowledge to our student. Updating the technology using the modern tools is very important. Otherwise, what will happen? You will be lagging and other people will be fast in the industry race. So apply appropriate techniques. Right. Another slide, I want you people to read it and share your experience. Anybody is attending, listening to me? Yes, friends, so many people
Yes,
are
sir.
there. Yes, madam, tell your name and read it.
Myself, Dr. Jyoti from Triple MUT.
Okay.
And the slide says spoon feeding is in the long run, teaches us nothing but the shape of the spoon by A.M. Forster.
Correct, madam. What is your comment on it? Have you seen any scenario?
I may agree with this statement, sir. Actually, when we present the ready things to somebody, then he only sees the presentation.
Okay.
He or she doesn't know about the efforts that how we have presented these things to them.
And madam, that guide and Kunji, all in one for BTech, all in one, 20 questions, all these things, what will happen? They will get graduation, they will get their percentage, right? But they will not get any job because they knows the how to pass the examination by way of studying 20 questions. So that is a serious problem going on. Correct, madam Jyoti?
Yes, sir.
So that kind of teaching we should not do, in my opinion. Let the people say whatever it may be, but we have to motivate our student in different direction. So in the college itself, they should get, and slowly that scenario will come. That scenario will come when people will come to you that I want only plumbing job. Can you teach us plumbing? Just like a beauty parlor job. One girl will come for 3 months. I want to start a beauty parlor. Can you teach me? I will pay you whatever you want, 15,000, 20,000, I will pay for 3 months. Please trend me so that I can start my beauty parlor. Like that, people will come in future. Similarly, in engineering also. Yes. Next. An important question. Can I do polling in this? I don't know whether it is facilities available. Google Meet polling facility is available. We don't have idea. Chat, one question I am just by voice I will say to all of you one question. An engineer should earn a lot of money. Should an engineer earn a lot of money? Should an engineer earn a lot of money? Anybody want to say yes or no? Give in the chat box. You can type in the chat yes or no. Hello. Not able to see the chat. Shweta,
Chat
chat
box
is
is inactive, sir.
huh?
It's not active.
Chat is
Sir,
not
I'm
active.
able to.
It is
Yes,
not
chat is
active.
not active. We are not able to type.
That is not active.
Oh, not active. Okay. चलिए छोड़ दीजिए. So what I want to say this, considering this attribute, engineer and the society, engineer should not have always idea of earning a lot of money. Engineer should earn money. I'm not saying, but the keeping the society in the mind that what is the safety. Engineer should earn money. I am not denying, but if we say he should earn a lot of money, then it is wrong. So he should be responsible to the society, health, safety, legal issues, and cultural issues, and finally consequent responsibilities relevant to the professional engineering practice. So while teaching to our student, we must guide them in such a fashion they understand that if we are adopting this kind of technology, then whether it will be long run, it will be friendly to the society or not. Suppose somewhere you are digging one side by apartment, you have started another apartment, you are digging the foundation. While digging the foundation, you will say this is my land, so I am digging the foundation. What will happen? Side by apartment will collapse. So these are the consequences if you not do correctly, if you not feel less of our so others comfort. So these are very important. So the engineer should think about the societal scenario, health scenario, safety scenario, legal and cultural issues also. Yes, so before starting lifelong learning, teaching and learning go together. Teaching is the cause, learning is the effect. So simultaneously then we'll come to the, if anybody want to comment, I think it's all. People are not responding that much, otherwise while giving this presentation I should get something from you also. Only people are responding, no problem. So while teaching
Sir,
you also get your, yes madam.
Sir, I just want to say that teachers should also, we are also attending short term courses, FDPs. So that is also very much required. We should
Yeah.
be updating ourselves. Then only we'll be able to teach.
Yes, some head of the department or principals are not allowing teachers to go for short-term training program. What will happen? Their
Yes, sir.
quality of teaching will degrade. 100%, madam, you are correct. So they will think that 5 days, if I am relieving the teacher, it will be a serious problem to us. Don't think of this way. After for relieving 5 days, your teacher will get recharged and he will do work for 50 days extra. That is the importance. So teaching and learning will go together. Now, environment and sustainability. In the previous slide also I have discussed some issues, and this is another important attribute. So here also societal and environmental concerns should be taught nowadays in a class. That is very important. They must understand so many plastic and all these things we are talking daily in our society. Once the student, those who are graduating from our system, if they are listening it, they are learning it, definitely things will go into the society. Now next will be the ethics. Suppose business, some targets are given. No, our company should earn, some profit should be 20 crores minimum in this financial year. Right? This man is saying, get serious, John. We are talking business ethics. And what is the business ethics? As per the business, they have to earn 20 crores, not the ethics. So think about it, friends. Another very important item in graduate attributes, this is the slide where I want to say to all of you, attitude is a small thing, but it will make a big difference. So change your student, turn them, motivate them. Don't teach too much to your student. Not required. Lot of information is available on the internet. So many information are available here and there. So many platforms are there. Swam is there, MOOC is there. Right. Suppose for this lecture, again I am saying to all of you, this better than my lecture. So many lectures are available on our internet platform. But if you are not interacting with me, if you are not questioning my saying, then you will not get anything. It is just simply listening the things and then over. So attitude is a very small thing that makes a big difference. Teach your student. If it is a really medical and other fields, attitude is very important. In engineering also, they should be sensitive towards the society. Yes, ethics. This ethics is incorporated in all branches. So professional ethics, we'll talk more about the professional ethics, not about the just like ethics. Professional ethics are that as per the need of the, suppose certain codes are there while you are constructing a building, some civil engineering codes are there. That codes, if you are not following, that means you are not professionally ethical. You are not professional ethics, you are not following. You are hiding some information from the general citizen. General citizen don't know what is the strength of particular area or a particular beam. So it is your responsibility to guide them. This is required for the strength. It is not the question of low cost or any. As per the standard norms, this is required. Suppose if you go for EEE electrical engineering branch, there also certain size of wires you must lay down while doing a house wiring or in the apartment or in the industry. You have to keep certain standards. So that standards are known as professional ethics. Suppose you have got the contract. After getting the contract, if you are not following the professional ethics, you will give low standard quality material to them. Then what will happen? Short circuit will happen. A fire will happen in the building, and that will ruin so many things. So it is not professionally correct. Yes, friends. Anybody want to read it? This man is having a lot of confusion.
What is the difference between ethics, honesty, and integrity?
Yes. So he is having a lot of confusion. So ethics, friends, don't think about honesty or anything. Ethics, we need to follow professional ethics in this attribute. Importantly, the standard which are guideline by the handbook of engineers or which are internationally and nationally accepted, that you must follow. Your student must understanding this. Even while quoting for any contract, they must show that we will keep these standards in this construction. Right. So lot of value is there in the society for a smooth functioning of any profession. One important thing I want to tell over here, so many doctors are there in the society, but only few doctors will be successful in the society. One patient will recommend to another patient, you go to that doctor. Is it happening or not? What I'm saying is correct, wrong or right?
Yes, sir. Sir, I was going to say the same thing, that medical field is considered to be the noble profession, but these days we are unable to trust the medical practitioners.
Yes, yes, medical practitioners. They are also making lot of net, and they are. We will fall in that net. So that is very important, right? So slowly, that will be rejected automatically. Don't worry about it, man. The society will punish them slowly. So this guy, with the people will come to know this is the wrong thing, will not go next time. So what will happen? The business which is professionally correct, if they are charging 50 rupees and one person is not correct, he is charging 500 rupees. So the 500 rupees only will come 1 or 2 times. But this 50 rupees will come for 100 times. Then think about it. So the value of a professional in the society is very important. Even construction company also very well known. This is a well known company. You simply trust on it. Go ahead for this company. So this kind of scenario, if you tell while teaching to your student, then they will be a good citizen or successful entrepreneur in their life. Now, individual and teamwork. Here, I will not say much about individual, but teamwork is very important, friends. Without teamwork, you cannot achieve anything. Especially in, suppose if you want to go for NBA accreditation also, if all the teachers are not working in a team, then your college will not get any accreditation. So teamwork for a student also, we need to train them, conduct certain activity and assess them whether they are suitable, whether they are discussing the problem with the peer group or not. So team activity you must conduct in the college. Give assignments, some mini project, major project, form a team, 6 students, who is working correctly, team incorrect. So that performance also you have to calculate in a group of 5 or 6. Right, friends? And this is another important communication. Somebody will help me to read this content. Soft, now people are talking
Yes.
about soft skills. Yes, madam. Tell your name and read it.
Sir, Shweta, Dr. Shweta.
Okay, right.
Communication. Communicate effectively on complex engineering activities with the engineering community and with society at large, such as being able to comprehend and write effective reports and design documentation, make effective presentations, and give and receive clear instructions. Thank you, sir.
Communication is a major part, while this is actually managerial kind of skill. So when you are having large company, communication with the community and all that is very important, national and international level, they need to do it. So our student must be trained in writing a technical report writing. So this also we need to do that, how to write a proposal, how to write it in the starting itself, in the college itself, when they are coming to the third year and final year, at that time we must train them how to make a report. Otherwise, where they will learn? Who will employ them? Yes, friend. Any other participant? Quickly, Maya, I'm coming towards the third part, second part.
Sir, the slide says, if I cannot learn the way you teach, will you teach me the way I can learn?
Yes. Will you teach me the way I can learn? So this is the important question raised by a student. That means whatever way you are teaching, it is not suitable to me. So one lecture is there, if you listen to somewhere, student-centered learning. Actually, we need to teach individual student in a class of 60 or 40. How to teach individual student is not very tough, in my opinion. We can teach individual students, and lot of computerization is available. So some students are having learning difficulties, that you need to understand the learning difficulties of the student, and then it can suit them. Suppose when a student is having very good efficiency in reading the textbook, then you give textbook to him or her. Another student will understand with the video, then you give video. Some student will understand with the kind of problems or some activity kind of things. So whatever way they are learning, you have to separately provide them facilities.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, madam.
But in the same 1 hour of lecture, how is it possible to treat each and every student in different way?
Very good, very good. At least you have asked this question. I was thinking, right. Actually, madam, what I want to say to all of you, how to teach. See, 60 to 70% it may be a common content to all, right? Let it be a 40% will be separate content. Nowadays, lot of flipped classroom, LMS, and other ways also available, right? So you suppose you have conducted one Google form test, right? Then you come to know you can divide your student in 4 groups. Some 60 students are there in your class. You have divided 4 groups. How many students will be there in one group?
12.
15.
15, right? So 15 students are of different kind. You understand now. Again, this 15 group, even if you want to divide, you can divide again in 3 groups and understand, try to understand it. So 5 students will be of similar nature. You give them separate content, separate video. It is not that it should be given in the class only. You give it through by LMS, learning management software or system we need to adopt. You send them or WhatsApp, so many social media things are available. So particular 15 student you control differently, while don't give full time class, 40 minutes or 50 minutes class to all. Make them to ask many questions. Don't cover the syllabus, try to uncover the content. Allow the student to come to your chamber. Let them to consult with you. Sit in the college. That is required. So many things. So a lot of belongingness and devotion will definitely turn that each and every student should get individual kind of food. You can say teaching, learning, food. So he or she will be satisfied by whatever content you are giving to him or her. So this is not very tough job. Use the technology available. Don't waste your time unnecessary in taking attendance. This way are evaluating, question answer. Make it computerize your activities. Take the advantage of computer. Suppose in the banks, earlier we are giving one withdrawal form will go to the clerk will give the ledger, somebody will check the signature, then money will come to the customer. Instead of that, we have what we have is there. ATM, automatic teller machine is there. So you can draw money easily. This is the advantage of computerization. If you want to book a ticket like that, similarly, your teaching learning, you can attend, you can join my session on LMS. If it is available somewhere, you can join that session. I will guide you people how to conduct class in such a fashion that individual student will get individual kind of learning or teaching from your side. Thank you, madam, for asking this question.
Thank you, sir, for making me comfortable. How we can divide the students and can cope up with them also. Thanks a lot, sir.
Yes, project management and finance management, all these one management subject is there in BTech. So project management, how they learn, you need to conduct some moral lecture, you need to invite some loan officers from banks. You should aware our student that there is a financial institutions are available. You can have loan from them, you can start your work. All these things should be given in the college itself. Because many students belong to the rural area, they don't have any access to the high level of facilities. All these kind of facilities must be given in the college only. Then only they will understand the engineering and management principles. Otherwise, not in my opinion. So some entrepreneurship camp you need to conduct for 1 or 2 days. Even in 1989, I have attended 3 days entrepreneurship camp in my college. I don't know whether nowadays engineering colleges are conducting or not. They are saying this is extra job, sir, why I should do. Since this FDP conduction comes under AICTE guidelines as per the career advancement scheme, really so, and they have given now industrial training. Similar kind of things should be there in the AICTE guidelines so that our faculty members should conduct some entrepreneurship camps also for the student. Okay. 2-3 more slides are there. I think second last or last. Yes, friends, just read anyone, no problem.
May I read it?
As far as my graduate attributes are concerned. Yes, madam.
Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. By Mahatma Gandhi.
I'm unable to hear you properly.
I think there is some issue in my mic.
The mic is not okay. Now last. So we should live, Anna. Learn as if you were to live forever. So actually this statement and this statement are related to each other. What Mahatma Gandhi has told, similarly this last attribute of outcome-based education under Washington Accord is similar. Recognize the need for and have the preparation and ability to engage in independent and lifelong learning. People are not doing, I don't know, this independent and lifelong learning. If I am not updating my curriculum, my knowledge, then I will not be able to deliver next time any lecture on my any technological content. Right? This I want to say to all of you, while those who have asked the how to do individual student teaching. So education is a kindling of a flame, not a filling of a vessel. Don't give lot of information. Simply motivate them to study or create certain environment in which they will do like this. So thank you. Then last part, second part of the question was that I will share to all of you one. How I can share the link to all of you? Hello, coordinator, sir. On a small Google form.
शेखर सर चैट बॉक्स एक्टिव हो सकता है क्या?
Sir, there is a WhatsApp group we have joined.
Shall I send WhatsApp to Yadav sir? He will. I think he will circulate to everybody. है ना?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sending. Okay. Just wait now. This is small test. I want people to do that. I have shared this in a chat. Have you got it? Shekhar sir, have you got it?
Okay. हाँ, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
हाँ, आप थोड़ा सबको दे दीजिए व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में या कहीं भी.
Okay sir, what I have to share sir? Just one call came to me sir.
नहीं, I have sent one link in your WhatsApp.
Okay, okay, okay sir. I will just share sir.
हाँ,
मैं कर रहा हूँ.
so I request all the participants. Very few, 6-7 questions are there. You can quickly tick mark and submit.
Okay sir, I am just sharing the link sir. So participants, the link is on message also and WhatsApp group also. You just click on the link and try to fill this form.
Yes. So I will try to see response. Yes, friends. So please respond to this questionnaire. Very small number of questions. Some 6-7 questions are there. Just to tick mark. Don't worry about it. Wrong or right. I will discussing with you. We will discuss. Don't worry. Wrong and right. Yes, friends. So one Google form link is given to all of you. See that. Complete up. 3 response I have received. Very good. Very good. I think it is visible to all of you also. Yes. Yes. Once it is completed, 5 I will discuss quickly. Just open the link, Google form link. Just open the Google form link and submit. Yes, friends, please respond to Google form. Yes, 4 responses I have received. Yes, very good. 5 I have received. Okay. So, as I told in the previous also that some questionnaire you can use the system for segregating the students. 7 responses I have received, right? So the average marks out of 7.1.57, our median is 1, our range is 1:3, right? So this is the graph over 1 point how many? 4 has got 2 points and 3 points, right? Then summary I will show over here. This I want. See, nobody has given the right answer for this question. Right answer was long held. Learner communication has relatively high potential of challenging. That means continuing for long held attitude. So that is a tough job, right? In OB, all activities are designed to very correct. This correct answer was not given. This is correct only. Yes, I have not tick marked. I think I did mistake. So this is correct on the achieve specific goals. Correct. I will correct in the form. Right. And which of the following learner-centered principles would a teacher consider if one of his or his student has a learning disability? Learning and diversity. So variety of some people are unable to read the communication or they don't have that much good English. So English medium they may not understand. Then you have to give some related picture or video so that this learning and diversity you have to utilize. Then another growing quantity of information available today's world is an example of what type of trend. So lot of incremental, as I told in the lecture also. What is the most important contribution that a teacher can make in the classroom? Definitely reduce the tension and make learner creative. So this is, see, I need not to do any evaluation. I need not to check how many marks who has got. Simply I can plot the graph. Last question was on the just interest. How many? What is your favorite things to do in your free time? Somebody says read. 30% people have said read out of 10. And 20% say I will organize my house. 50% people are saying I will go for adventure of some sort. Right. So this is the trend. Right. We'll come to the last stage of our program. So I request those who are comfortable, they can switch on their video camera. And now my whole presentation, whole discussion is ready. If you want to make any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, we'll close the session.
Participants, please ask any query if you have.
If you are having any queries, or I have not covered few things, what I told, or my lecture, anything about, where I should improve my lecture, what I should incorporate, that also you are welcome. Because I want also to improve my lecture. Yes,
Sir, I
friends?
only want to say that I have gained the knowledge through your lecture in very simple language and with very simple examples. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
थैंक यू थैंक यू मौका मिलेगा तो गोरखपुर आएंगे आपके यहाँ जरूर
Most welcome, sir.
थैंक यू गुड सो थैंक यू टू ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड ओवर टू कोऑर्डिनेटर
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. I think there is no more queries. So thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your wonderful lecture, sir.
May I leave the meeting?
Yes, yes, sir, you can.
Thank you. Please use my wordings, whatever I had told. That is the only request. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. There is one announcement to the participants.